Hi guys, it's Friday and it's time to do my weekly update. So, down to the numbers. So this week I lost a mildly disappointing 1.1 pounds, which brings my grand total to 93.4 pounds at 26 out from my gastric bypass surgery. I'm happy with my total number, I think. Strangely enough, I was just thinking about it the other day and really almost all of the goals that I set for myself and the reasons I had for having the surgery, I've already accomplished. I still want to get smaller. I want to lose probably another 50 pounds, at least I'd say. Um, I don't want to be in the overweight category anymore. I would rather be in the normal category. Although I don't remember a time where I ever was a normal weight. Even as a child, I was just kind of a big kid. That's just kind of how my body type is, I think. But we'll see. I would like to be normal for at least once in my life. But no, really, the reasons I had the surgery was one, because I wanted to feel normal. I wanted to feel like I fit in with friends. I wanted to feel like I could go out and have a good time and I wouldn't stand out. Like people wouldn't be staring at me. I wanted to be not as self-conscious about my body. I wanted to be able to wear cute clothes. Um, a lot of you have asked how tall I am, and I'm actually 5'7", so if that gives you any idea about weight and stuff. Um, I've been sort of like trying to figure out how this all works lately because a couple of the people I watch on here, I don't know, I just feel like I'm wearing smaller sizes than a lot of you guys who weigh considerably less than I do, which is kind of strange. So I'm not quite sure why that is. I'm only 5'7". It's not like I'm really tall or anything. But I'm wearing about a tight 14 in jeans right now. 16s if I want to be comfortable. Um, 14s if I want to go out and look hot in a pair of tight jeans. And on the top I'm wearing size medium or large depending on what it is. Again, if I want it to be tight or not. So yeah, I don't know if I'm just cramming my body into clothes that are too small or what it is, but it's interesting to me how some people, who could be like 175 pounds are wearing the same size that I'm wearing, and I'm 207. So, I don't know. Strange thing happens, I guess. I wanted to speak a little bit on a topic that KatieJuly had posted a video on recently. It was a response to an email she'd gotten from someone else who was getting discouraged and kind of felt like their weight loss was stopping, and self-doubt, I think, was the title of the video that she posted. And, you know, honestly, I think that self-doubt just goes hand in hand with weight loss surgery. Um, yeah, like none of us have ever succeeded at weight loss before, obviously, because if we had, we wouldn't have had the surgery. So that being said, I think it's normal to doubt um, whether or not this is going to work for you or whether or not it's going to keep going. I know that there's been times, even recently, that I have thought those very same things, that I was wondering, well, maybe my body is meant to stay at, you know, 200 pounds or a little over 200 pounds. Maybe I'm not supposed to be down to 150, or I don't know. Um, it's also hard, I'm 6 months out now and I can eat more. Dr. Hoya made my stomach to hold an ounce and a half of food. Um, Now, granted, he told me that it wasn't going to stay that way forever, but it's scary now when I'm looking at the food on my plate and I know that I've got 3 or 4 ounces there and I can eat all of it. It kind of freaks me out. Now, to put it all in perspective, though, I always try to tell myself, well, back in the day, 3 or 4 ounces would have been like a small snack for me, and I still would have had a huge dinner and dessert and whatever else on top of that and not been full. Now I'm full off of 3 or 4 ounces, so I mean, it's still, the tool is there. It changes, it grows with you, but it's always there. And as long as you use it and you follow the rules, then you'll be successful, you'll lose the weight. Um, I need to remind myself of these things as well, because it's really easy to forget when I have a week that I don't lose any weight, or I have a week where I lose a pound. I wish the numbers were bigger, but they won't always stay the same. You know, right after surgery, you're losing like 7 pounds a week, 10 pounds a week. You know, depends on what size you start out at, I guess. But yeah, like it's not going to stay that way forever. And so I think in a way that sets us all up for that disappointment too, and the worry that it's going to stop. Um, it's only going to stop if you let it stop. That's the way I try to look at it. So I guess there's my 2 cents on that topic. I'm the queen of self-doubt. Lately, it's been hard for me not to doubt myself because my weight loss has slowed down so much that I'm always second guessing what I'm doing, you know, wondering if I'm eating the right things, or if I'm eating too much, or if I'm exercising enough, or if I'm drinking enough water, or what have you. But I don't know. It is what it is, and I'm doing the best with what I've got, and so it goes, I guess. One other thing I wanted to talk about that was really interesting to me that I've discovered in the last several weeks, I think more than any other time, is that this journey is more emotional, at least for me, than physical. I feel like as the pounds have come off, I've sort of gradually started holding myself to this higher standard. Things that used to be okay, that I used to be satisfied with, um, aren't okay anymore. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but I can't even really think of an example. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like a totally different person. Totally different person. And I did not expect that. I figured that, you know, my body would shrink, but I'd still be the same, but I'm not. I'm different somehow. So, yeah, I guess that's all. So have a happy Friday, you guys. And, oh, I was going to give you a body shot before I go. So I'm going to try and turn the camera a little bit here. See if this will work. Ah, I'm stepping off the camera. Okay, so not the most flattering angle because you're below all the stuff, but you can kind of see. Oh, I don't want to flash you up my shorts, but yeah, you can kind of see what I look like now. I'm in, these are size large shorts. I think this is a medium top. So, so that's me. All right, guys, have a good Friday, and I will see you next week for my next update, and make healthy choices.